All right, hello Aquarius. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of November 2024. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say hello, welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these money readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my original tarot deck. I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then, Aquarius, I will close out your reading with a Wisdom of the Oracle card. All right, so also, if this reading is not specific enough for you and you want to ask me a question, you can do that Monday and Friday during my live streams. We have a lot of fun on those lives. They are Ask Me Anything tarot lives, and so yeah, join me and you can ask a specific question. Also, we just opened up a Discord, so if you'd like to chat after hours about all things tarot, spirituality, and whatever the heck else we decide to talk about, you can do that over there. So the link to join the Discord is in the description of this video. All right, so let's get everybody where they need to be, because you know my Virgo nature does not like stuff all awry. Okay, so Aquarius, look at what's going on. Your first week of November is going to be fantastic. We've got some nice surprises coming your way. Why? Because we've got 2 pages here. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. This is brand new money kicking off for you the first week in November. Now, this could be a one-off, or this could be a brand new stream of income. All right, it's going to depend on you, Aquarius, and it's going to depend on what you got going on, what you've been working towards, what you've set up, all of those things. But let's start with that Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a fast-moving energy. This means when we move into November, Aquarius, things happen very quickly for you. The energy is moving, things are shifting, and changes are happening rapidly, especially changes that impact your finances, okay? But this isn't necessarily bad. From what I'm seeing here, this is bringing some good news, like we talked about, and offers coming your way. I do believe that you're going to probably say no to that, though, because it's just not going to resonate. Then we've got help and support, or somebody bringing you an answer, somebody bringing you some assistance. The other thing, too, with that Knight of Cups, it means that somebody shows up for you in exactly the way you need them to. And there's some emotion attached to that. All right, so this could be something romantic. This could be something professional. This could be a friendship even. But the right person that you need for whatever it is that you are trying to figure out, fix, get answers to, that person shows up for you the first week of November. Now, here's the card, the only card where things look a little squirrely, and that's that Five of Swords, because that's a communication card. This means that you have some conversations and maybe you're not on the same page, but it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Sometimes we have to really stand our ground in certain communications or discussions, even though not everybody is going to see things the same way. Again, you need to do what's right for you, Aquarius, especially as it relates to your money. All right, so don't shy away or back down from having some hard conversations, because somebody needs to know that you are really firm and grounded on whatever the issue is. Like I said, again, especially as it relates to money and finances. All right, so let's see what else is showing up for Aquarius. So you got some good surprises coming, Aquarius. Like, really, you do. All right, so we got that Judgment card. Now, you know, almost all the signs have been getting that card, which is telling me we're kind of in a season of self-improvement, personal development. Like, we're all trying to be the best, better version of who we are, because that's just kind of the growth, or maybe the trajectory we're on. All right, so I wouldn't feel what's the word I'm looking for? I guess confused. I wouldn't feel confused, Aquarius, if you're feeling called to make some changes just in who you are as a person. Maybe your beliefs need to be upgraded. Maybe you let go of some former opinions that you had about something, because all of that's going to impact your success. It's going to impact how you make money, the amount of money that you draw to you in some ways. Also, it's really going to make you more available for opportunities that you may, like maybe you would have dismissed them or rejected them in some way. All right, we also got that 10 of Pentacles. This is group collaborations. Looks like you're going to be working with either one person or a group of people in order to make more money, and everybody's going to make money. All right, that's a really good card because it means that you connect with people who are on the same page as you and who want the same thing. We also got that King of Swords. That's that elimination energy. The King of Swords is the word I like to use, diabolical, about getting rid of the things that do not serve him. Now, we are talking about money, but sometimes there's other things that are not money related that we need to let go of because it has the ability to impact or influence our money in some way. All right, so don't be afraid to say no, cut someone off, remove yourself from a situation, because in the end, that's what's going to be necessary, and it's going to actually be very productive and, dare I say, profitable for you to do so. All right, we also got that High Priestess. I don't like seeing her in the reverse because that means you're not trusting your intuition. You are not tapping into your own abilities as it relates to, I mean, I don't want to say psychic stuff, but sometimes, you know, we don't acknowledge our gut feelings about something, or we are afraid to trust the intuition that's coming through. All right, but really you need to trust your gut instinct, like I said, because it's going to benefit you financially. Finally, we got the Queen of Swords. Oh, you got the King and the Queen of Swords. I just realized that both of these are cards of eliminating, removing, stepping away from something. Now, the Queen of Swords, sometimes we see her when it's time to separate from something. You know, now when I talk about separation, now it could be a relationship, it totally could be, but usually it means something that you've been kind of pondering or thinking about for a while, and you're like, I think I need to leave this, or I think I need to distance myself in some way. She shows up when she kind of is confirming that for you. So as we're talking about money, what is there that you need to kind of distance yourself from? It may not be directly money related, but it could be something that's influencing the amount of money you make, or it could be something that's distracting you from making the money you want to make. All right, so let's continue on, Aquarius. See what else shows up for you. Whoa. Man, these cards, I'm telling you, they do their own thing. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it literally feels like an energy is pulling these cards out. I know, sounds crazy. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to it, Aquarius. All right, all right. Okay, so we've got Temperance. This is the card of, I'm picking up spirit guides and angels. Now, I know not everybody believes in that, but I do believe that you are being guided from either an angel, spirit guide, ancestor, maybe a loved one on the other side. I know I don't talk about that a lot, but what I'm getting from this particular card is there is a spiritual guide that's coming through that's trying to tell you something, Aquarius. Now, the reason why this is important, because I believe that this is like an answer you've been seeking and you're looking for it kind of in the realm of reality, but the answer is actually coming from maybe a spiritual guidance, an angel. Like I said, maybe a loved one who passed away who could be trying to communicate with you. It could be in a dream. It could be maybe through your own intuition or psychic abilities, like I talked about with this High Priestess. All right, but the answer you're seeking is coming to you. All right. Now, we got the Two of Cups. Again, I'm picking up a divine disconnection, a divine separation here. Like I said, that could be a personal relationship. It's going to be something that impacts your money in some way. You know, sometimes we step away from things and they're not really ugly or argumentative or combative, but sometimes we just know that we need to move in a different direction, or maybe we've outgrown something or someone. That's what I'm getting here. And again, it will impact your money, but it may impact your money in a positive way. All right, but only you can make that decision, and you know what you need to do. We also got the Fool card, which means no big decisions are being made in the second half of the month. You know, sometimes we need to evaluate what's going on, where we're going, how we're doing it. So that's what I'm picking up with that. Now we got 2 knights here. Whenever I get 2 court cards back to back, that usually indicates these indicate people. All right, so I'm getting masculine energy here. It doesn't necessarily indicate gender, but the Knight of Swords, that's a very shifty energy, somebody that kind of moves in and it's not really reliable. Because we're talking about money, I feel like this is somebody who shows up and says they're going to do something, but then they don't do it, or their performance kind of falls flat of what you were expecting. Also got that Knight of Pentacles. Again, I'm picking up that this is a young person coming towards you. Again, with a very masculine energy. This one I am getting is a young man for some of you. Could be a younger brother, could be maybe somebody that you work with, like a colleague, maybe somebody you mentor. But they come to you seeking financial guidance, which is very interesting. Somebody, a young male person or a young masculine energy person comes to you asking for advice, asking for help, support, or somebody who really just trusts your judgment. All right, finally, we got that Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a fantastic card because that means breakthroughs are happening. We talked about distancing yourself, and because this card fell onto this card here, I do believe that that's exactly what needs to happen. You need some time away, Aquarius. You need time away from something that, again, I'm picking up that you have outgrown it. Because we're talking about money, I feel like this is something, for some of you, this is going to be something in your personal life that you need to step away from. Now, I would never tell anybody to, leave, anything, a relationship, a job, anything. However, I get the sense that that's kind of what you're thinking about here, because it will affect you. And sometimes it's scary, but it's something that needs to be done. I'll say it like that. All right, so, okay, I was making sure nobody's cut off. Okay, Aquarius. Now, we've got the 8 of Wands. That's speed, timing in your favor. Things even, they happen very, very quickly as it relates to money, or something happens ahead of schedule. This is a fantastic card. 2 of Wands. That means you're looking at the past in order to make decisions today. Does that work? Well, sometimes it does, but not always. In this case, I'm getting a very positive response. It's like you look at, okay, what did I decide, or how did this play out before? And you use that information to make decisions today, especially financial decisions. The 8 of Cups means it's time to walk away. However, you're hesitating doing so. Why? Maybe it's a complicated thing to do. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe there's some fear as it relates to that. But the thing is the time will come eventually that it will be time for you to walk away. I'm picking up that this is a career for a lot of you. But again, like we've talked about, it could be a relationship. It could be something personal. Whatever it is going to impact or influence your money situation. Now, that's not negative. I'm also picking up that this could be a blessing. But again, it's just a matter of taking the action and making the first step. We got the Judgment card. We have that twice. Like I said, a lot of the signs are getting this. This means there's some inner work that needs to be done. But here's the thing. We all have some inner work as it relates to, moving ahead or moving forward in life or growing or having more success, whatever the case may be. All right, but the Judgment card in the reverse means there's some personal development that needs to happen, right? Because remember, when you are moving into a higher level of success, or when you're, making more money, there's a part of you that needs to expand with that, right? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally. There's a part of you that needs to grow, which means that takes work. That takes knowledge. It takes, kind of going through the experience so we can tap into whatever it is that we're trying to have as it relates to money, success, all the things. Finally, we got the Four of Wands. Interesting because, again, I'm picking up there is a divine separation here. Now, remember, the Four of Wands is the marriage card, and when it shows up in the reverse, sometimes it indicates the end of a marriage. Not always, but this doesn't always have to be something ugly. I'm getting the sense that a lot of you are kind of evaluating your personal circumstances and seeing what comes next for you in the next phase of your life, because it has such a huge financial impact. So some of you may be going through the dissolution of a marriage. But remember, a marriage doesn't necessarily mean holy matrimony. It could be leaving a company that you've been tied to for many, many years. It could be a career or an industry that you've been quote unquote married to, but now you are ready to move into a different line of work, or maybe a different industry or company, whatever. Okay, so again, I feel like this is a positive because it means you're really starting to think about what comes next and what are my opportunities. Okay? So Aquarius, you've got a lot of good surprises happening, and some big changes are starting to happen for you. Now, sometimes things only happen on the mental plane, and that's what I'm picking up, that these changes, you're kind of processing them mentally before you decide to actually take action on them. And that's okay. That's actually a good thing. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Okay, card number 20. This is breathe. Sometimes that's what we got to do, especially when we're making big changes, or sometimes when we are dealing with surprises, especially unexpected surprises. All right, so give yourself some grace. Give yourself some room and time to breathe before you make any big decisions. This is card number 29. All right, Aquarius, like I said, that's what I got for you this month. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.